Hey folks, weather's getting cooler, time to make some soup. And I'm going to be making a kicked up version of the classic Mexican soup, caldo de pollo. And this is going to be a buffalo wing soup. And it sounds really interesting to me in my head. A lot of people, when they make caldo, they use actual whole pieces of chicken. A friend of mine that I work with, she said her mother always used drumsticks. So I started thinking about that. I'm like, I'll use chicken wings and then kick it with some Frank's Red Hot. So stay tuned and see what's going to go into that. Before I start this though, Tastemade has created a new original program on the Tastemade channel on YouTube, and it's called the Grill Iron, and it's really good. I've been watching several episodes, and they basically go to different colleges, different universities around the country, and they do like these kicked up tailgates. And it's very well done. It's very polished, very professional. I can't wait to see how far it goes, where they go. Hey, Tastemade, University of Texas, right here in Austin. Good barbecue. Okay, let's get on with these ingredients that we're going to need for the soup. Okay, of course we're going to need some chicken wings. We got some whole red potatoes. I'm going to be cutting these pretty chunky, as well as the carrots and some fresh corn on the cob. So traditionally in caldo you have really chunky vegetables, which I really do like. I've got some onions and some celery here already chopped up. It's going to save a little bit of time. And of course I got some Frank's Red Hot, and I'm going to top this off with some blue cheese crumbles. Yeah. So let me get this all prepped up, get the chicken going, and stay tuned. Now in a large Dutch oven, I've got 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm just going to start browning these chicken wings that I've seasoned with a little bit of salt, pepper. Just going to get some color on them. And I'm not going to overcrowd. You don't want to overcrowd your pot while you're browning off the chicken. So I'm going to let this brown, and then I'm going to finish off with the rest of these, and then bring you back and show you how I'm going to put together this buffalo chicken soup. Last of the chicken has been browned. These are the tips. Normally I discard the tips, but if you're going to be making any kind of chicken stock, you're going to want those wing tips, because there's a lot of collagen in there. It's going to really richen up the broth. Don't worry about any of that skin or anything, any of those brown bits, because you want that. That's going to give it great color, great flavor. Now here I have a cup of onions and a cup of celery. Now I'm going to switch over and just saute these. Scraping up the bottom there. I love that smell of onions and celery sauteing. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to continue sauteing this, and stick with me. We'll get the rest of it put together. Onions and celery. Been sauteing for a few minutes. They're nice and soft. Managed to get up a lot of the brown bits, the fond. Adds a lot of great flavor. So now I'm just going to add all of the chicken. Give it a little stir. I'm going to add 8 cups of water. Create a broth. I'm going to bring this up to a boil and let it simmer. So I get a nice rich broth. and then I'll add the vegetables. So stay tuned. The wings have been simmering for about 20 minutes. And it smells awesome. You can skim off any foam that comes up. Discard. So now I'm going to add a cup of Frank's Red Hot. Now that is smelling really good. So I'm going to let this continue simmering, absorb that flavor. Then I'll add the vegetables. So stay tuned. The chicken has been simmering for about 40 minutes. I gotta say, this smells incredible. Now it's time to add the vegetables. Now, like I said, you want it chunky, so this is how I did the potatoes. And this is how I did the corn on the cob. These are small bite-sized pieces. Same with the carrots. You want them chunky. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw all of this in. And let that go until the potatoes and the carrots are tender. I'm thinking about, I don't know, another 40 minutes. Get that stirred in. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot of food, folks. And it didn't cost that much money. It was about 2.5 pounds of chicken wings. Okay. You definitely want to stay tuned for this, see how this tastes. That chicken has been simmering for about 1.5 hours. I checked the potatoes and the carrots. I'm going to turn that off now. And the potatoes are fork tender. And this smells amazing. So let's get a bowl of this. Get a little bit of everything. Get some of the potatoes for sure. Get a little bit more chicken. Or some more broth. Oh man, that looks good. Okay, let me bring you in for a close-up. Oh man, it looks good. And it wouldn't be buffalo wings without some blue cheese. So I'm going to add some blue cheese crumbles to the top. Kind of let that melt in. I love blue cheese. Let's give this a taste. Go with the potato, some of that blue cheese. Let it cool down a little bit. That is so good. Oh man, that is so good. Try one of these carrots. Done to perfection. Try a little bit of this corn. Perfect. Just a nice bite. Okay, now the chicken. This is the thing about like a traditional caldo de pollo. If you're using like like my friend Patty's mom, she uses whole drumsticks. You have the whole piece of chicken. Love it. All those flavors really come together. I gotta say, adding that blue cheese, I thought, you know, it might be a little cliche, but it definitely adds to the flavor with the Frank's Red Hot and that homemade chicken broth, the vegetables and everything. This is definitely a thumbs up. Give it a try now that the weather's getting cooler, and go check out Tastemade's grill iron.